The reason why your faith has to be so strong in this season is because the attacks that the enemy send to you, the attacks that the enemy tries to send to your mind, they're going to be to a place where in certain situations, like, you might just feel like giving up. Because I'm going to be honest, like, I have to ask God to help me how to have a strong mind in the midst of adversity and not give up. Because if you don't have a strong mind in the midst of adversity, when the enemy wants you to give up, then that's how you lose the battle. Because I listened to Bishop Jakes talk about how that woman with the issue of blood, she suffered for 12 years. Just imagine suffering for 12 long years. Like, that is a long time. But for some reason, that mindset and that mentality that woman had, she said, but if I could just touch the hem of God's garment, I know I'm going to be made whole. Like, that's the type of strong faith that I'm talking about. I'm talking about faith that is believing relentlessly, year after year, suffering after suffering, doors shut in your face after one door, one no after one no, one failure after one failure. And in spite of all of those things, in spite of all of those failures, in spite of all of those doors being shut in your face, that you still have, but I'ma still believe God. You still have a but if I may touch the hem of his garment, I know I'm gonna be made whole. That's the type of faith that when you trying to break a generational curse, that's the type of faith that you have to have. And I'm asking God to give me that relentless, like, I'm just holding on with everything in me, bro. And I'm going to be honest, because I grew up in an era where social media just started to pop. Like, that's when MySpace started to pop. People don't be on MySpace no more, but that's when MySpace just got started. Then Instagram, Facebook. Like, I grew up in social media. I grew up when social media was born. And so the mentality of everything being instant, the mentality of everything just being accessible to you when you want it, like, that mentality, it mess you up. It in a way, like, if you don't control it, that type of mentality could mess you up from reality. It can mess you up from the real, the real reality of life, of how things goes. And you know what I'm saying? And I'm not discrediting people that got their blessing overnight, because miracles still happen. But if you talk about, like, just this out of the mud journey, like this is gonna take faith. Like, my family's breakthrough is going to take faith. That's the only way we're getting out of it. This is the only way we're getting out of it. We gotta have that woman with the issue of blood faith. That's the only way we're getting out of it.